$1.06 million. That is the average net worth of an American family right now. But if you are looking at your bank account and feeling completely broke, you aren't crazy. You're being mathematically gaslit. The ultra rich are heavily skewing the numbers to hide a terrifying financial reality. Today, we are ripping the lid off the actual 2026 wealth benchmarks by age. No averages, no billionaire distortions. I am giving you the raw median numbers, the dead center, undeniable truth. By the end of this video, you will know exactly if you are financially dominating your generation or if you are secretly falling off a cliff. And I'll show you the exact financial lever you must pull today to slingshot past your peers. Why does 1.06 million sound so incredibly fake? Imagine 9 guys in a room making $50,000 a year. Elon Musk walks in. Suddenly, the average net worth in that room is $25 billion. Does that mean the 9 guys are rich? No, they are still struggling to pay rent. That is exactly what the Federal Reserve's official data is doing to you right now. It is masking the fact that the middle class is being completely hollowed out. To find out where you actually stand, we have to look at the median, the exact middle line. Half the country is above it, half is below it. Let's start with your 20s. The official average screams that you should have $183,000. Stop panicking. The real median? A brutal $39,000. If you are sitting at 29 years old right now, staring down the barrel of your 30s with 40 grand to your name, take a breath. You are exactly normal. But here is the massive warning sign. Normal is dangerous. Normal means working until you are 75 years old. Think of your net worth like a financial snowball. In your 20s, you are literally just trying to pack the ice together. Your net worth is your assets minus your liabilities. And in your 20s, you are drowning in liabilities. Student loans, credit card debt. You are effectively paying a massive premium to borrow money from your future self. If your net worth is zero right now, you are actually richer than millions of 20-somethings who are negative $50,000 in the hole. But you cannot stay at zero. You have to start buying assets that print cash, even if it is just a few dollars a day. Bam. You cross the threshold. You hit your 30s. The median net worth jumps to $135,000. Sounds like a massive win, right? Wrong. Here's where the ultimate financial trap snaps shut. This is the decade I call the illusion of wealth. Your friends start buying bigger houses. They roll up in brand new cars. They post luxury vacations. But listen to me closely. They are not richer. They are just highly leveraged. They are financing lifestyle creep. They are trading their future wealth for depreciating metal in their driveway and shiny countertops they spend 30 years paying off. This is the decade where the middle class permanently locks themselves in the rat race. If your $135,000 net worth is tied up entirely in a car loan and a mortgage you can barely afford, you are standing on incredibly thin ice. One medical emergency or one layoff, and that net worth evaporates. The financially awake in their 30s are doing the exact opposite. They are living below their means and trading paper money for hard, income-producing assets. Ask yourself right now, is your cash buying things that decay, or is it buying back your time? Let's jump to your 40s, the most expensive high-stakes decade of your entire life. The median hits $247,000. Picture $250,000 stacked in $100 bills. It sounds massive, but it barely reaches your knees. And if you stop here, you are mathematically unprepared for what is coming. Why? Because in your 40s, you are sandwiched. You are being financially squeezed from both sides. You are paying for your kids, you are trying to help your aging parents, and you are watching inflation aggressively eat your purchasing power. $250,000 sounds like a lot until you realize it can't even buy you 5 years of a decent retirement in the current economy. If you are falling behind in your 40s, I have harsh news for you. You cannot budget your way to wealth. Cutting out a $5 coffee is not going to save you. You have to drastically increase your income. You need a side hustle, a scalable business, or high-risk, high-reward investments. You have to stop playing defense and start playing extreme offense. The top 10% of 40-year-olds have over $1 million. They didn't get there by saving pennies. They got there by scaling their income. Now we enter the danger zone. Your 50s and 60s, the end game. The median wealth peaks at $410,000. Let that sink in for a second. A lifetime of working, 40 years of commuting, stressing out, missing family events and grinding away, and the exact middle of the pack ends up with less than $500,000. But here is the darkest secret of all. For most Americans, that entire mountain of wealth isn't sitting in a brokerage account waiting to be spent. It is trapped entirely inside the equity of their primary home. They are house rich and they are cash poor. You cannot pay for your groceries with a piece of drywall. You cannot fund a medical emergency with your roof. If your entire net worth is just your house, you haven't actually built wealth. You've just built a very expensive illiquid savings account that you still have to pay property taxes on until the day you die. This is why you see people in their 60s going back to work. Their net worth on paper looks fine, but their cash flow is literally zero. So how do you break the median? How do you guarantee you aren't trapped in these depressing brackets? You have to decouple your time from your money. The median American trades hours for dollars. They save 5% of their paycheck in a savings account that yields nothing, and they pray the stock market goes up. The wealthy? They operate in a completely different reality. They buy assets that print money while they sleep. They buy businesses. They invest in digital real estate. They buy cash-flowing properties. They understand that money is just a tool to buy more tools. You do not save your way to millions. You leverage your way there. You have to shift your identity right now from a consumer to an owner. Every dollar that leaves your bank account needs to act like an employee whose only job is to go out and recruit more dollars. The wealth gap in this country isn't about your salary. It is entirely about what you own. If your net worth is lagging behind, your very next move dictates the rest of your life. You need assets, and you need them right now. Click the video on the screen right now to see the exact 3 assets the top 1% are buying today to permanently accelerate their wealth.